So today is day one of quarantine. I got tested on Tuesday for COVID, and my test came back positive today. So I'm in our bedroom in quarantine. It's crazy because throughout this past week, I didn't have any symptoms, and I've been taking care of Gerard because Gerard had tested positive last week. So I knew there was a chance that I could test positive, but I was just trying to keep spirits high, and thankfully I'd been feeling fine. So, I wasn't too concerned, but nonetheless, my test came back positive. So to play it safe, I'm quarantining myself for probably at least the next 4 or 5 days. The only symptom I've been feeling lately are headaches, because I actually just had a headache about an hour ago. I wasn't sure if it was because of that or because I had my period this past week, because your girl's been going through it this week. But that's pretty much the only symptom I've been having is a headache every so often, which is annoying because I hate getting headaches with passion. So yeah, I can still taste and smell everything, thankfully. My chest at times would feel a little bit heavy, but it was nothing overwhelming or tremendous. I'm just thankful that my son is fine. If anything, I feel like he's had more energy during the past week than you can shake a stick at, but I've just been pumping up his system with vitamins and whatnot, so at least he's fine. And yeah, I don't know why I'm vlogging this, but I'll be able to look back one day at this video and just remember what I went through, but also just, to really share with everybody what it's like on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, I was asymptomatic aside from the headaches. I guess the headaches would be my only symptom really, but for the most part I felt fine. So if you are concerned about whether or not you should get tested, just play it safe and get yourself tested, okay? We all got tested at CVS. They do the little minute clinic, and we actually got our results back pretty fast going with CVS. So if you are planning on getting tested, I would recommend to go to CVS to do it. That's just my experience. I tried to vlog myself getting tested, but the lady ended up calling me on my cell phone to walk me through the instructions of how to do it, so I couldn't record. But you basically pull up through the drive-through pharmacy, you're swabbing yourself, taking their swab and inserting it into each nostril. The swabbing was, it's like this thick, so it's just like very uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, now to explain a little bit more about me being virtually asymptomatic, thankfully my sister's a nurse, so she's able to shed a lot of light on what's going on. But hold on, my arm's starting to hurt. Ugh. Basically, when you get sick, your body is going to do one of two things. Your body's going to try to fight it off, of course, and when your body tries to fight off any type of illness, you may develop a certain set of symptoms. Now, these symptoms could range from your typical runny nose to a cough to fever or headaches or whatever the case might be, but it's your body's way of fighting off what's going on. So even though getting symptoms is sucky, even though your body is going through what it's going through, the good thing about it is it's your body's response to try to fight off whatever is happening. Now, with myself, like I said, I felt fine, and I was just doing so much as far as, cleaning and disinfecting around the clock, and making sure that I'm eating what I'm supposed to be eating and pumping up my vitamins and making sure that they were okay. And I really didn't notice any symptoms, perhaps because of that. My body is still fighting it off. It's just not hitting me as hard as it might hit somebody else. Now, that's a good thing, in the sense that my son, like I said, my son has been fine throughout the course of all of this. And the tougher your immune system is, the easier of a time you'll have in fighting something off like this. But with flu season coming up, it's September right now, September the 11th. But with flu season coming up, later this month, next month, November, it's especially important for people to get themselves tested and to just make sure that you're on the up and up. Don't think that just because, it's the holiday season and you're going to be inside more than normal that everything is fine and dandy. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people like to have holiday gatherings, okay? I mean, folks was already doing stuff outside in the heat, but then you take all of that and you bring that indoors where you don't have as much circulation from the outside air. And I mean, you're talking respiratory issues, kids getting sick, you don't know what it is. Like, not to mention if you're asymptomatic and you end up spreading it, or if you're asymptomatic because the virus is just laying dormant in your system and then you get sick because you get the flu or something, it's just going to wreak havoc on your body. So I say all of that to say, number one, get tested. Number two, be smart, okay? Because like I said, your girl, we've been doing everything and anything that we needed to do to protect ourselves, wearing masks, disinfecting. I work in healthcare, so I still had to go to work on a daily basis, but I'm isolated at my job, so, I'm not really making contact with anybody. And then aside from us going to like the grocery stores and essential places, we weren't doing anything. So it just goes to show you that nobody's immune to this mess fully, because, your immune system, you want to keep it on the up and up, but that's not to say you can't catch it. And for those who haven't caught it, good job. All I'm saying is just be smart, make sure you're continuing to do the things that you're supposed to be doing. And with us going into the fall and winter time, whatever routines that you have in place for you and your family, take it up a notch. Make sure that you're really taking the time to wash your hands, probably more than you want to. Making sure that you're, using hand sanitizer, making sure that you wash your masks. And like I said, we've been doing all of these things, but it's, at the end of the day, something that anybody is still susceptible to catch. So I just wanted to check in to share with you guys how I'm feeling as far as day one of my quarantine is concerned. So yeah, I'm just laying in the bed right now. Like I said, I'm just thankful that I'm still able to like smell and taste food, because I love to eat and I want to be able to eat, you feel me? I had some water. I've been taking my multivitamins. Vitamin D is especially important. This is gonna sound like a shameless plug, but I promise you it's not. One of the products that is available on my website, it's called Immunity Essentials, and it's loaded with literally zinc, vitamin C, and vitamin D. And that alone is really gonna help boost your respiratory system against, not just this, but I mean, the common cold, flu, you name it. So I'm definitely gonna be pumping that into my system every day. And I'm thinking of just posting these videos unedited up on my channel every day, so you guys get the real deal. And yeah, this video is almost 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end this clip right here. I may add to it later on if something changes, but I think that's all I'm gonna record for today. So I will see you guys back here for day 2 of quarantine. Okay, stay safe, stay healthy, everybody. I'm gonna get through this, so I ain't even worried about that. Okay, I know 2020 has been crazy, it's been cray cray, but I'm not about to let a virus take me out. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not in my DNA. That's just not how I'm, bred from the inside out. You feel me? So yeah, I'm just using this time to get myself together mentally and physically, and I promise y'all I'll be back to normal in no time. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Okay, love you.